Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back here to today's edition of Intuitive Angling, and appreciate you guys swinging by the channel and hanging out with me a little bit. And guys, today I've got a video where I really need your help. I need some advice on this deal because something is going on with YouTube right now, with the bass fishing YouTube, whole genre, and I can't really figure it out. And I want to hear from you guys as far as the viewers of the channel and everything. And a lot of you guys watch other YouTube channels too. I want to hear your opinion on something that I'm going to make a change. I've got to make a change. I've been forced to make a change, and I want to run this by you, sort of like just bounce it off you guys in today's video. Also, guys, before we get started, thank you very much for everybody that has continued to support Intuitive Angling here over the last 3 or 4 years that we've been on YouTube here. Much appreciated, everybody that's taken time to subscribe to the channel and use all the links I put in every video description. All you guys have been, shooting me Facebook messages about my on-the-water lessons. Appreciate that. Me and my family do not take that for granted. So thank you very much if you're contributing to the channel's success by doing that. Really appreciate that. Okay, now guys, I've touched on this 2 or 3 times actually over the past year because something is going on with YouTube. I cannot figure it out, but here's what I want to talk to you guys about, that I got to make a change because it's not working. Now, ever since when I started my YouTube channel about 4 years ago, I did it. I had no idea that it was going to get this big at all. I just wanted, it was sort of like another Facebook page to me or Instagram. I thought at the time that maybe it would bring, a little bit of value to my sponsors. I had no idea that it would take off to the extent now. And as it grew over the next 2 or 3 years very rapidly, it became so successful in a short period of time. I basically transitioned into my career where that was my main job is YouTube videos. One of my main things that I'm doing here, and it still is today. But what has happened over the last, really this has been going on now about 3 or 4 months. And it's not just with me. I got a lot of bass fishing YouTube friends, a lot of guys that have bass fishing YouTube channels. I'm probably in contact with at least a half a dozen of them regularly, and maybe another a dozen of them not, just occasionally. But guys, just the past 3 months, and this is what I want to talk to you about, what's going on, because I don't understand it, what's happening here. The last 3 months, which has been, from about July, August, September, October, and now into November, everybody, including myself, every YouTuber I have talked to, their views on their videos have went off a cliff. It's like, we, including myself and other channels out there, the views on our channels have been cut 50 to 70% over the past 3 months from what they were prior to that. Now, this is what I don't understand, because I know I've been in YouTube now for 3 or 4 or 5 years, and I understand the fluctuations. There's seasonal fluctuations that take place, but normally those fluctuations they're minor. They're like maybe a 10 to 20% reduction in views depending upon the season and time of the year. But none of us, I'm talking about, I'm not immune to this. Every one of the people I've talked to, their views are down 50 to 70% over the past 3 or 4 months. Why in the heck is that? It's like we're putting out this great juicy information, yet nobody's consuming that information to the level that they used to. I want to know from you guys what it is. And now, if you're watching this video here, most likely you're a regular to the channel here, and a lot of you guys comment, and I get to know your names through the comment sections. I want to know and everybody has a different, they got different stuff they want to get out of YouTube, but they have different interests. But I want to know, why do you guys think, and maybe you can tell me, maybe you're one of the people that aren't watching it as much as you used to, why are the views down so much? Not just for mine, but for everybody that I talk to. The thing that I have noticed in YouTube is that if you have some type of a situation that comes up that is newsworthy to a lot of different people, a lot of people are very interested in it. But to be honest with you guys, there's not that much, news that comes up in fishing. It's not like a lot of these other YouTubers that follow current events and follow political stuff. They got fresh content every single day that's just thrown at them. They don't even have to work at it. But for bass fishing, we're constantly trying to get viewership, and that viewership, I have found out it works best like in a mix of like opinion videos and fishing tip videos and current event stuff. It just seems like people like it mixed up a little bit. But for some reason, everybody's been tuning out. Like I said, not just mine, but for everybody. Just last week and specifically, I got a hold of 3 of my YouTube buddies that have large YouTube bass fishing channels. And every one of them, it's like, dude, I don't know what's going on. Something is up. Every one of them said that. It's like I have been putting out good information, and it's like it's crickets out there. Now, is it because of the oversaturation, or is it because of people think they know everything and they don't need any more information? I've got to make some type of a change because it's not working. It's like right now, I'm like on my own channel, it's like my views are comparable right now to they were when my channel had 75% less subscribers than they do right now. And I'm just constantly racking my brain to figure out what the deal is, because another thing with that is a lot of the success that a video has, it has to do with if YouTube actually pushes that video out to the public. Now, the YouTube, they have this thing called an algorithm, and the algorithm basically, I guess it's punched into some supercomputer or something, but they know what the public wants to consume. So they're constantly changing like the type of videos that they push out to the public. I can take a video, for example, let me give you an example how odd the algorithm works. I'll have a video that is like a good video, but it's not any really different than the other good videos I put out. And I'll put it out and all of a sudden it'll just blow up. And that's because YouTube has pushed that video and recommended that video to a larger audience. And you don't really know what that is. That's just a very random thing that comes up. So that is always changing with it. But ultimately, it's like, it's all about just consuming the material. I did some experiments too, because about the height of the YouTube for me, it's like when people were really into it was right around the time of COVID. People were home a lot. They watched a lot of, stuff at home. And one of the things that happened during that period is I had a lot of videos that really blew up and got big. I had a lot of videos that got 200,000-300,000 views. So I did a couple of experiments over the past couple months, and I went back and I looked at some of my videos that I got a ton of views on, like 400,000 or 500,000 views, and I tried to recreate that video a little bit. I basically, did the same type of information. I used the same type of titles, and literally nobody watched them. It's like it was like crickets compared to like 3 years ago. You got 400,000 or 500,000 views on it. What is I don't understand the difference with that, because I'm talking about I've got 100,000 or more viewers now than I did back then when it was getting all those views. This is what I'm talking about. I've got to make a change. And the change, I haven't really figured it out, to be honest with you, what I need to do, but I know I need to make some type of adjustment. All the bass fisher YouTube channels do. It's like bass fishing YouTube channels, it's a tough road to hoe. It's tough to get into, it's tough to be successful at, especially today. And I'm just here for some advice, guys. Like I said, my goal on this channel is I want to give you guys as much good fishing information that I can. I've got a lot of fishing information to share. I've fished professionally for 40 years, and I'm trying to share with you guys everything that I've learned over 40 years in bass fishing competitively, along with giving you my opinion on stuff, because as you guys know, I'm pretty opinionated about stuff. So I'm trying to throw out a big mix of stuff that you guys will want to watch, because like I said, I want the channel to be successful. Like I said, I love doing YouTube videos. It's fun. I enjoy doing it. I enjoy helping people. I enjoy teaching people. And it's fun to get compensated for that too, because, when YouTube is going good, you can make some decent money at it. It's a lot of work. Don't get me wrong. It's like any other job. I mean, it's you get what you put into it. The same with YouTube. But give me some advice, guys. What do you guys want to hear? What is it? What do you want to hear to click on the video to get where we're getting 20 and 30 and 40,000 views every video? What do you want to hear topic wise? And then I'll listen to that and deliver on that. So Anyway, guys, really appreciate you tuning in. I definitely, like I said, me and my family do not take everybody for granted whatsoever. Everybody that supports the channel, thank you very much. Big thank you from the Blaukat family here. We appreciate it.